All right, hello, everybody, and welcome to No Cut Cards Tarot, where I don't cut the cards, I deal them. And today we are jumping into the Aquarius reading, yay us, for love for the week of May 4th, 2020. So let's see what the cards have to say. Messages for my Aquarians in love for the week of May 4th, 2020. Look at this candle, man. We are going to have an all-out brawl. Been 2 for 2 with this candle today, as you can see, because the second one's back here. See if that'll help. All right. This is for our Aquarians in love for the week of May 4th. Yeah, that seems like us. All right. Messages for our Aquarians for the week of May 4th in love. In love messages for our Aquarians for the week of May 4th. Messages for our Aquarians for the week of messages for our Aquarians in love. Ooh. All right, yeah, we're going to take these. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. So, we are going to start because you guys are giving me a run for my money today. All right. So, as you did notice, I do still have 3 cards left, and these are going to be our overall. Actually, they're not. These 2 are going to be our overall energy cards. We're going to get to these 3 in just a moment. Can you see these? Bam, that should work. So, bam, that'll work. Look at that. So I guess a little more cards than we anticipated, but that's perfectly fine. It'll just take a little longer to get through. So please bear with me and make sure all the messages get heard, okay? All right, guys, so our overall energy is the 5 of Cups in reverse. We need to learn to let go, okay? We deal with so much on a regular basis, and we don't watch our own back enough, guys. Aquarians are known to be real giving. Get your shit together. You can't give if you don't got, okay? So we're going to go into our first card, which is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, we are 1 step from happiness, guys. We just have to take the step, and when are we going to do that? Because this smug bastard's like, I don't need that step. I might. But he's all right until he sees something better. And then he's not smug. He's pissed, okay? Because now we need that cup. We don't want that cup. That's what we need. So now we got to get it by any means necessary, which is so not necessary. When we can just take that step now and not waste our time. All right? And I guess we're starting to see that because next our energy is 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands, we are about to go through a huge transformation, Aquarians. There is a journey that is coming our way, and we just need to decide whether we are ready for the ride or whether we're going to push it off for another week or 2, okay? Because cycles, guys. Life happens in cycles, and the cycle just starts over if you choose not to do it right now, okay? We're going to move on to our 2 of Wands. Our 2 of Wands, there's a decision to make. Like I said, you got to decide whether you're down for this ride or whether you're just going to cower and go hide in the corner somewhere. Because whether you like it or not, it's coming and there's no stopping it. You just got to decide what you're going to do with it. The world is in your hand, literally. It's right there. The world is your oyster. Just do something with it. All right, and next we have the Sun in reverse. The Sun is the life giver. And it can also be a life taker. The Sun is a fiery ball that burns, okay? So remind yourselves that the Sun is just energy. It gives off energy, and that energy has to go somewhere. So don't give too much energy to things that you can burn out, okay? Let's say like a battery. if you charge a battery too much, there's no bringing it back. That shit's gone. There's no getting it back. You can't use that battery for anything because now it won't hold a charge. If you give too much energy into something, you're bound to burn it out. So be careful as to not burn these things out. Don't give energy into things that you can't control. Worry about what you can deal with and then go from there. Okay? Next, we have the Temperance, which is our Sagittarius energy. We have our Temperance in reverse, meaning shit's out of whack, Aquarians. There's no balance. We can't pour from one cup to the other if there's no balance. You got to pour that shit just right or it's all over the floor. Okay? And who's cleaning up that mess? Because I'm not. Okay? So you need to decide whether you're going to get your shit together or, I'm sorry that I'm cussing so much. It must be the Aquarian in me. I just feel so mouthy today. But figure your shit out, Aquarian, okay? Whether you're going to get it back in balance or if you're going to let it ride, okay? You can work out a balance, but I can't promise that anything will go your way. That's completely up to you guys, okay? Now, what I can say for yourself is Queen of Cups energy, baby. You got your emotions all intact. They are in that cup, and you are not letting anybody see them anywhere. But I do want to give you a heads up that any cup that does not flip over has the ability to overflow. So don't hold on to those emotions any longer than need be, because they will have to go somewhere. And whether it's all over that pretty dress or it's all over somebody's face, they got to go somewhere. So please, please, please keep an eye on your emotions, guys. You're sitting real pretty right now, but don't let somebody get the best of you. All right. And next we are transforming into our Six of Wands energy, which is coming back from a journey. So we are working our way through something right now, Aquarians. I think we've decided that we're not going to take no more shit, guys, because that's what it's looking like. We've decided that right here by ourselves, we got everything we need. So what do I need you for? We have decided to take this trip by ourselves, to go on this journey into the unknown, because we do so much. We give so much, but you can't keep giving, guys. You are fine by yourself, and now you just need to come back and realize that. You got all these people here with warm arms, and he's just like, look at these motherfuckers. They wasn't riding for me, and now they all here crying that I made it home. You know, wild, how phony. Get rid of them phonies. Them phonies don't serve you, and they don't do nothing to you. Because for real, just like this guy, you can do bad all by yourself. Okay? And moving on, we are going into our Eight of Wands energy. Now, the Eight of Wands is all about perception, okay? So if you perceive things one way, that's how they're going to go. Whether you perceive something as a threat or a compliment, it's completely up to you. A threat or a promise is completely up to you. Because I can threaten to kill you, or I can promise to take your life. I'd probably go with being killed. I'm just saying. I'd like to keep my life. Okay? It's all about perception. They both, one sounds worse than the other, but they're literally the same thing. Okay? It's all in how you look at things. Don't give energy to things you can't change. Okay? And think things out. Because sometimes we find ourselves in these hard situations because of ourselves, and we just live and let live. Look at him. He's literally just riding it out. He is literally tied to this tree, probably by accident. He was probably up there doing some shit he had no business doing, which I can attest to as an Aquarian. I get into a lot of shit I have no business doing. And then I just have to ride the wave. So this is just a reminder that you were in this situation because you want to be, okay? So if this is where you want to be, ride the wave. Follow it through and see where it takes you guys. That glow's got to be coming from somewhere, and it'll keep you warm for a while, okay? You just got to figure out if it's going to keep you warm enough. And last but not least, we have our Six of Cups, which is all about having what you need. He's given away, but they still have so much. They have this beautiful house. They have all of these flowers, and they have all of these seeds from these flowers. So as long as there's seeds, there's always something to be planted. And where there's something to be planted, there's always room for growth. So you just got to be ready to grow, Aquarian. You guys have to be ready to move on and ready to boss up, okay? Because you're past the point of letting people see your emotions. We're moving on and we're moving out, okay? And I'm not really feeling too lovey-dovey with this reading, so we are going to check our goddesses for it. So let's see what the Golden Goddess cards have to say, and then we will go. Messages for my Aquarians in love for the week of May 4th, 2020. Messages for my Aquarians in love for the week of May 4th. Messages for my Aquarians in love for the week of May 4th. Messages for my Aquarians in love. I'll do one more. Any more messages for my Aquarians in love for the week of May 4th? All right. So let us start here. Mahu, Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So you have to feed the earth. The earth gives us so much. We have to make sure to give back in return. It's not literally saying, go plant some trees. You could, but at the same time, you have to give what you take. What we take from the earth, we have to replenish, or there won't be an earth to come back to. Okay, guys? So you reap what you sow. And if you don't plant any seeds, you won't have nothing to eat this winter. So I suggest you get to it because winter is coming. Next, we have the Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings, which is what I said. You have transitioned into you transitioned from this giver to being a little more selfish, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to find your balance, because if you allow your cup to overflow, the emotions are just going to get the best of you, and it's going to prevent you from making the progress that you've been striving for, guys. Okay, so it's definitely time to transform. And last but not least, before we go, you have Pele, the divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's truest desires? Like I said, figure out what you want, because you're here because it's what you want. But you need to figure out if it's going to be enough. Okay? Because, yeah, a need and a want are completely different. But you got to figure out if you need this or if you want it. Okay, guys? So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you didn't, there's always a chance at a better deal next week. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.